All right. Set up and ready to go. We need a win. This is a big game. And it's raining. Yay.
Nightlife and beaches today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins.
Fun. Let's go.
Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. His guys
He's not 2-7.
And things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Oh my God! Look how it's like not just raining; it's torrential downpour.
Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go from Miami.
Yeah, this is horrible.
The turn starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Pretty good start here for him, 6 yards on that opening play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Motion the tight end over. Here's Swift on 2nd down.
Nice.
The line, and very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. Lofts it deep right side.
Atta boy. All right. Good start.
Didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of 1 brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
I don't know why. I keep forgetting to change my fucking lineup.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semi.
I've got to set my fucking depth chart. I keep fucking forgetting to do this. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do this. Tate, Baguette, Waddle, Coleman, Tolbert, Washington. That's fine, that's fine. Vanaya. C. Paul. Daniels. Brewer. Daniels. Daniels. Let's see. That's 7. Chug. Grant, Phillips. Sam's fine. Mike is fine. Will is fine. Jones, Cater couldn't. Yeah. That'll work. Johnson, Picker, Saws. I think I keep fucking forgetting to switch my kickers too. Damn it. So I have a 90-something over. Yeah. Snapper. Kevin Coleman. He's fine. Coleman. Thompson's good. Third down back. HN. Gadget. Power. Slot wide receiver is Waddle. Rush left end. Sutton. Chubb. Robinson. Chubb. Phillips, nose tackle, Grant, sub linebacker, Dawson, fine. Slot corner. That's good. Okay. All right, let's go. I totally keep forgetting about that. I gotta change this format or the
and I got to do it a bunch
chart.
collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. But he's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire.
Opening carry for Devon.
I should have cut it back left.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Man, I can barely see their fucking jerseys.
Operating from the gun, it's yours. This is caught by Jalen.
Good tackle.
And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he won't get back to the line.
Really? You're blitzing that guy? What is it, 4th and 3?
On that play. It's 4th down.
I don't want to punt this.
I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there.
I get a stop on them, and then they stop me.
The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down.
Got him. Nice, Brooks.
Get to him, and he is dropped. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. When you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta, then nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter.
All right, stop them again.
Any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes it in at the 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play action, yours.
Oh my God, he threw that way off.
It's intercepted.
What?
Shuts in with the pick.
Come on.
The football as he makes his 3rd
He was
interception
wide
of the
open.
season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he?
That was wide open. How did you miss him by so much? Oh my goodness. Come on, Ewers. Of course it goes right to the defensive
First
back.
he forced the turnover, and then he set it up
Jesus
in a better
Christ.
spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move.
Unbelievable.
And he might have broken it for 6.
Williams on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to their... He's got it at the 30.
Threw it into coverage and caught it.
Moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, it's going to be one of these games, huh?
Blitz coming for Williams. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Santos' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7.
Nobody blocked that guy.
And that's going to set them
Come
up just
on.
beyond their own 20. The Miami offense headed out there now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with 8.
There we go.
And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Ewers. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Had to show that, didn't you?
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running left.
Why are we not getting outside?
Traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
That should have been like 10 fucking yards.
Second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
I think I gotta pump this.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Back to return, that's Christian Kirk.
It's not even that good of a punt. Come on. Boo.
The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. First down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
What route is that?
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Drawn out. This is Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space with a
Hit him.
deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying grounded with Swift. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 3rd down, here's
Come
Swift.
on, guys.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going on again with Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. What is going on? He's going to run here. Kyle Monunga. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Oh, I got stuck. Come on.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory.
The fucking linebacker slipped.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You gotta be fucking kidding. You suck, computer.
Just fine with him calling his own number.
Fucking
He does
shitbags.
such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him
It's
over
like
the middle.
walking in
And
fucking
he's
mud.
tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to DJ Moore. A 6-yard pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And we are still waiting for the scoring.
I knew this was going to be a shit show because of the fucking rain.
More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide.
They gave him a first down on that.
Gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains!
Shut up, douchebag.
Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Swift gets it on the option. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll
Probably should start calling timeouts if I want to try to score at the end of the half.
It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
We need a big play on defense.
Now Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. Small gain down to the 23. Really gay there on the tackle. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Got him. And he might be out of field goal range, too. Yeah, he's out of field goal range, too. That's...
Final timeout here. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And
Oh, nice punt.
Busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
It's a good punt.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. From the shotgun, it's yours.
Oh my God, that linebacker. Ooh, that should have been picked.
And they can't connect on the deep
Can't believe that linebacker ran with him.
We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say,
I feel like my receivers are just not moving.
The planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down.
Didn't have time. I had him. He was open, but I didn't get enough time.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tate was wide open on that. It was not wide open, but he was going to be open.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic.
Not enough, though.
18-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Kirk out and waiting on it. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
I think they're going to get a field goal out of this one.
Here late in the half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. And now here's Williams. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Really, Ron?
Fights his way through a tackle.
Come on, guys. Seriously?
And a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To throw is Williams.
Jesus.
He's going to run for it.
Unbelievable.
Down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside
Them
the
and their
35-yard line.
goddamn fucking QB taking off.
17. And it'll be first down Bears.
All right, he didn't get it off anyway.
So a field goal game at the half.
I cannot believe I have not
So far,
scored.
2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings.
Ugh. Sloppy game.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Yeah, this is not a very fun game.
Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's Ewers to throw.
Ewers cannot get a ball on target. Why is he throwing it like this?
And that'll bring up second down.
Good
He
God,
already has
man.
himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Pass out quickly to Legant. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard
Guess we're going to have to
line.
rely on those
Now,
stupid passes.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Right back to Legant. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route.
Oh my God, will you fucking block the fucking end?
You could find a completion.
Why is he just running through untouched every fucking time?
Another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Into the hands of Legant. He goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there.
Unbelievable.
That quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 3rd and short coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his back, Achane. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, Ewers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down carry for Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
23-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll air it out on 3rd.
You fucking asshole.
They're able to drop it.
Oh, come on.
Defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just a 4-man fucking rush and I have no time to throw the ball? Come on. You fucking assholes.
Down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL.
What
they don't
fucking
need to win
douchebags.
sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
He'll throw it.
You fucking suck. Of all fucking things, you gotta fucking sack me.
But they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake.
Why are we not out there?
He's going to be taken down.
Come on, you fucking bums.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
Toss play, Swift. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins offense out once again, led by Quinn Ewers. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll start the drive with a chance.
What?
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, Ewers.
Nice catch.
All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he is stopped as he
That's
reaches
been
that
my number
46-yard
1
line.
today.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they just get the play off.
Oh my god, why is it every time I call a screenplay against a computer, they've got a corner in the fucking flat?
Hit the end of the 3rd quarter.
This is bullshit.
Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback
Can't throw a
mode. They
fucking
trail
screen because you play
7-4.
cover fucking 2 against it every single time. Get it, you know what the fucking play is.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing here, Ewers.
Come on,
Pass
Waddle.
play. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down from the gun.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. He can get out there on him.
That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Unfucking
Those
believable.
kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down.
You got to be kidding, man. This is fucking bullshit. Everything I fucking want to do, you call the perfect fucking defense to stop it. I should have thrown the post. That's fucking annoying. I can't see anything because of the stupid fucking rain.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate.
I'm going to lose because I can't fucking do anything on
offense.
offense.
Trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot.
Big strike here and more.
Well, here we go.
Down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, now we're not going to get to the quarterback.
Lightning quick transition from bringing that football
This is
in.
crap, man.
He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Get out of here.
To the 5 before going out of bounds.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on
Fucking
my play sheet
dickheads.
because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Try to run it with Swift. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
God, he fumbled.
And the Dolphins got it! So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. All right, Miami has its
Come on,
set, partner.
offense.
Here comes 1st and 10.
We cannot do anything on offense. We cannot run the ball.
Here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Turner on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 6-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9
Jesus
to go now
Christ.
on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's yours. Toward the sideline, and he's got it again. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
He just
Sound like a
cannot.
broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw.
Ugh.
Completed over the middle.
Yeah, like no matter what I threw with the button, man.
As he stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go.
He
1st and
covered
10.
2 again. Yeah, now they changed their fucking play.
Working now from the gun. That's a Waddle again. Along the right side.
There we go.
Space.
All right.
At the 20.
Thank you, Waddle.
There it is. Touchdown,
Whew.
Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 7, Bears 3.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away.
Oh, kicked it out of play.
And that kickoff is into, and then
It's
Madden
not what I
ends up
wanted
with
to
another
do.
touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bears losing by 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. Do you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48.
He is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Looking to throw it.
Oh, pick it off!
No, they dropped it.
Oh my God, come on.
Back-to-back plays
I
brought.
baited him into
This
that.
was a 4th down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just
Got
can't
him that time.
Man, folks, it's intercepted.
All right.
Picked off by Cater Calhoun. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw.
There we go, Waddle.
That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and 10.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
No, I did not just do that. Oh my God, he fell down there.
Inside the red
Are
zone,
you
they could
kidding?
feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
I cannot believe he just jumped that.
Hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Back to throw. Williams hitting that ball's out.
There we go.
The Dolphins pick it up, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down.
All right.
So
I
it's
won.
fins up
That's all that
as the
matters.
Dolphins take the win at
We
home.
won. Oh
And
my
we
God,
know
that
how
game
ready
was
to wreak
ugly.
havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them
Oh
today.
my
They
God,
played
that
their
game
game,
was
and as a
ugly.
result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Waddle's constantly just having good games. Wow, he didn't catch one pass? Oof. Sealer, Sweat, Brooks. I can't believe he jumped that.